The President and I have been working on this concept for a while, and there's a lot of activity happening throughout West Virginia in the area of people trying to focus in on child poverty. And so the idea here would be to bring together the leadership of the Senate and really focus in on the child and what the child needs. And there's a report out by the Center for Disease Control called the Adverse Childhood Experience that looks at every aspect of a child's development, both mentally and physically, and how they develop, and shows a direct correlation between the experiences they have as a child to also as they grow up to be an adult, be it substance abuse, domestic violence, health problems. All those things factor into what they do as a child. And so the idea is that if we focus in on the child and raise the standard of living for that child, then we raise the standard of living for the whole family. And if we raise the standard of living of the whole family, we can raise the standard of living of the community. So really that's the focus if we want to really make a difference in West Virginia and for the West Virginians, starting with the child is where we should start, and that's what the Select Committee is meant to do. All those other issues that we've been talking about and the governor's going to do in the State of the State, we're basically reacting to overcrowdedness of prisons, of why people are in prisons, the substance abuse issue, the domestic violence, and all these things that go into it. But I'm saying what we need to do for this Select Committee is we need to be proactive. We need to go in there, that child who, no fault of their own, or find themselves in a situation, a condition of poverty, and lift that child out of those conditions and give them positive experiences so that it doesn't lead to them to criminal life, it doesn't lead to substance abuse, it doesn't lead to unemployment or people not have the training for jobs. And so really this initiative is more proactive as all the others are reacting to the ills of society. You know, I mentioned in my talk that children, that some people can say the reason people are poor is because of the fact that maybe they're lazy or because of the life decisions they got on drugs or whatever. And they can't say that about the child. The child has not had a chance to make wrong decisions. The child cannot pull themselves up from the bootstraps. They're dependent, and it's decisions by adults that's caused them to be in that condition. So if we go in there and help that child and raise their standards, I think we change the whole community on that. And that's what this Select Committee is trying to do, is bring all those together to look and focus in on that child and what that child needs.